What the fuck is going on out there, YouTube? It's the Green Shiz back here. It is Tuesday night, coming off a strong win at softball. We won 20-5. Your boy had basically a home run, but I'm running on a gimpy leg because I'm sore from last week's softball. Should have been better. Been knocking it out at first base, not letting the ball by me. Things are going well. Anyways, no, who cares about that? Update here: CGC Trading Cards has their head severed up their ass. They are now at 225 business days turnaround for bulk submissions. It has come. We are basically at where PSA was. They were approximately 8-month turnaround. 225 business days from today puts us right around January 5th ish, right around January 1st. So if you submit a bulk submission now, you're looking at January 1st. How the mighty have come around full circle. I have been a huge ambassador, supporter. It's not their fault that the times are fucking ass. Everybody's submitting cards to them because they can't submit to PSA. Some people are holding cards. I know I have miscellaneous types of cards that I can't submit to CGC because they don't take them yet. Subject to change. Like, got all these cards here stocked up, ready to go somewhere. But these will probably be CGC, and I collect these in basically CGC slabs. These are like light played, shadowless. But had these slotted to go to CGC bulk submission. $15, so I'm looking at about $20 a card with my discount with subgrades. 8 months. Fuck. Diglett error. So these cards cannot go to CGC or Lowercraft cards. So neither can those Japanese cards. Those got to go to PSA. And I don't know what to do with my sports cards. Conflicted. I want to send them to CGC, but I think they have the same dog shit turnarounds for their sports cards as they do Pokemon. And how embarrassing if you're going to start grading Yu-Gi-Oh! You're going to open up your grading for Yu-Gi-Oh! With 225-day turnaround. That's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, it's wild. Effing wild, dude. I can't. I don't know. I want to send in more cards. $20 a card's getting expensive. Almost not worth it. It's definitely not worth it unless you're grading high-end cards, high-grade cards. Like, even grading this isn't worth it right now with the prices. This would get probably a CGC 6. And a CGC 6 is selling for almost the same price as a raw card. So be good at estimating your grades. Look at comparisons on eBay. So if you think your card's going to get a CGC 6, look up eBay CGC 6s and compare your fucking card if you don't know. I've graded way too many cards through CGC. I'm pretty familiar with their grading style, like that Shadowless Charizard. I forget what I estimated. I was thinking I was like a 6.5. And it was a PSA 5. So, I guess we'll see. That one's tough to tell. It's got really clean edges, really clean surface. So, it'll be the, some of the dings around the, it's not whitening, it's a couple of dings on it. So, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out for sure. But yeah, just like if, I probably shouldn't even fucking have these in this grade pile. I should just sell them raw. These two Blastoise. The Kyogres are in here because I like Kyogre. So I want to slab it. And I find myself leaning away from my binder collections. Like, I will never have this full set, and I don't want this full set. So, I guess I could throw it into a binder with just a bunch of random cards, but at that point I'd rather slab it. All the Shadowless and first edition, I just grade those no matter what. So, I have probably 20 Shadowless and first edition cards graded, just chilling. I like them slabbed. So, I don't know. I got some thinking to do on those. Probably sell them. Maybe get $100 for the 2 Blastoise. They're kind of beat, so $120. But it's 8 years. I can make, like, think about the Blastoise. If I graded those Blastoise and I was able to sell them for 30% more profit, say it's 30%, even after grading fees, if I could sell, so say raw, I could sell both of them for $100. If I grade them, I'll sell them both for like $130 or say $160 because it'll cover my grading fees. So I'm profiting $30 more than the raw. So if I'm profiting $30 more than the raw, I'm making a $30 profit in 8 months. That's fucking terrible. Where I could sell those 2 Blastoise now for $100 and get that money and reinvest it because I bought those cheap. I could buy some more cards cheap and sell those. I can make money a lot quicker than $30 in 8 months. Just so, if you're grading cards to make money, just make sure you're picking the right ones. That's why, if you look at any of my grading videos, I'm grading high grade cards. If it's an unlimited card, that motherfucker's going to be at a minimum of an 8.5, and that's because I fucked up. First edition base, I grade everything. Shadowless, I grade everything. Those are my favorite 2 sets. Just like everybody else, it seems. And yeah, so I grade any of those, but even first edition, like first edition Gym Heroes, first edition Fossil, don't just go grading. Like, I compare them to the price of these. Like a first edition Fossil Aerodactyl, similar price to this card, raw. So you just want to be smart with what you're sending in, because I wouldn't grade that unless that bitch is pulling an 8+. The 7s and 6s are probably going closer to that raw value. So I know I've said that several times, not just in this video, but in other videos. The price of graded cards, and especially if you look at PWCC auctions, because usually those hit below market, selling way below the raw price. That's why I've sold 2 complete first edition base sets. Both of them were raw, and those achieved top dollar. Like I think I got 19 grand and then 45 grand for the other one, which is absolutely insane for the second one. The guy was gambling, basically hoping he can. I think it was more of an investment too. He's planning on sitting on it for a long time, but 45 grand for a raw first edition base set, 102 cards. Yeah, that's just, the cards were really good condition. The Charizard's probably going to get like a 7. So, right there is only 10 grand. So, I could have sold it. I could, like, literally complete PSA 8 sets of the hollows were selling for 45 grand. So, I sold it basically as a complete PSA set, but it was all raw. So, just know what you're doing. Know how to market your cards. If you're selling cards, just know the audience. There's Facebook groups. I know a lot of people aren't in the Facebook groups, but if you have a certain type of card, sports card, magic card, there's Facebook groups for buying and selling those cards. So you can literally join this group that has 20,000 people in it, all in that group to buy this specific type of card. And it even gets more niche, where you can go into a first edition Pokemon group So you're even more fine-tuning your audience. So now you have 20,000 people looking for this specific era of card. So easier to sell, you get more money. Just play the market, play your strengths, and that's all you can do for selling. It's like one of my slabs. I've had a bunch of luck. Like when I had first edition slabs, I'd post them in a first edition Pokemon group, and those motherfuckers sell like hotcakes. So there's shit like that going on. I need to join probably a graded video game group to try and sell my Lugia silver version, because I've posted it in a couple of Pokemon card groups, and people are just laughing at the post like, "Oh, dude, you ain't never gonna fucking get that much money." And then I screenshot and show them the last sold listing at 14.4 through Heritage Auctions, and they shit themselves. And there's a lot of uneducated people when you're just posting in random groups, which is why you get a bunch of laughing emojis on your fucking post, because they're uneducated and you're not in the right audience. You're selling to people that are flipping elite trainer boxes, and you need to be honing in on who you're targeting. So obviously eBay's hitting everybody. So if you're posting eBay, I have most of my sale cards on eBay just to reach more people. So that's good. But yeah, just be smart with what you're grading. Another little life hack, I've just wanted to bring it up because I was thinking about it. Saved me probably thousands of dollars when I was growing up. Is the basically credit cards. When you have a credit card, and everyone will get them. I probably got my first one when I was 18. Probably $500 limit, and usually they 0% interest for 6 months. So meaning you can rack up any amount up to $500. I had a $500 limit. You can rack any amount up on that and make the minimum payment every month and not accrue interest until 6 months. After the 6 months, you start accruing interest on your current balance. I've never in my life, I had a credit card from the age of 18 up until now still. I have them, but now currently with zero balance. But I had a balance up until last year, basically. Not much, but it was there through renovations and other shit. Every time my 0% APR disappeared, so I'd get 6 months with a card. After that 6 months, I would transfer my balance to another card, and usually they have an introductory 0% for another 12 months. So I'd ride that card out for 12 months. Oh, it just went up again. Transfer it to another card. There's literally no penalty. There's no fee. And there's tons of credit cards that offer this shit all the time. So I probably went through 10 credit cards. Probably circled the wagon and went back to one of my original ones eventually. Just jumping. Never once in my life paid interest on a credit card. Just kept paying the shit off, and paid it off last year. So credit free, but just don't pay fucking interest on credit cards. Literally, it's free. My parents aren't in the know on that. I don't know why. They just tunnel vision. It seems like a lot of the older people, when they have a credit card, they're dedicated to it, just like a car insurance and all their shit. But you need to shop that shit around. So as soon as that introductory rate is gone, your interest starts. Usually it's fucking high as shit, like anywhere from 17 to 23%, 24%, which is fucking insane. So you're gonna be paying out the ass, and you need to transfer the balance. You just transfer the balance to the next card, on to the next one. So, and then you'll never pay interest on a credit card until this bitch is paid off, and then you're done. So that's it. Just a couple of cents for you guys. That's it for me, really. Second video in one day. PogChamp. Hit that like button. Smash the fucking subscribe button. Peace.